Hi, welcome to this live. In this live, this is part 2 of the wig making series, and today I'm just going to be drawing guidelines on the wig cap, and I'm just going to show you the guidelines that I use to sew my wigs. Okay. So I'm going to start by just placing the wig cap on the dummy, on the mannequin, so that I can draw the guidelines. And I'm going to make sure like it's in the middle. So once it's perfectly in the middle, I'll just use this to keep the wig cap in place, the pins. And I'm just going to use chalk to draw the guidelines and tape measure. So after measuring the spaces in between, at the back the spaces look bigger or maybe bigger because the back part of the head is narrower, while the front part of the head is wider. So you need small spaces in between the tracks at the front part of the wig, while at the back part of the wig the spaces can be big but not so big. This is like 1 inch space, and as I get closer it's half an inch space. Okay, so after measuring and just marking the points, I now start joining from end to end. That's what I'm going to do now. Like this side it's way too big, does not look the same. Hi Maria, welcome to the live. I'm just trying to make the lines as straight as possible, and if it's not straight I just draw it again. Otherwise the wig will look off when sewing. So I just want to keep the lines straight and balanced. See, like that is off, so I just fix it. This is still off. This too. So as you can see, the lines start looking wider from the bottom, and as you get to the top, they are smaller, and it's because your head is smaller at the back, wider at the front. So now I'm going to draw these sides, like the left and the right side. And also the line does not have to be straight, it's gonna be curved, because also your head is not a straight line like a square or a rectangle, it's a circle. So most of the lines are going to be like in a semicircle. Okay, they're going to go in a curved way. So I'm just going to fix this side because the lines are not balanced. So when I get to these lines that are at the top of the head, I don't need to take them all the way here, because also they will not add up and it will look off. So what I do is I just draw the lines towards this particular line. Okay, so like this, this line is not right. I'm just gonna fix it. So I think that's better. Okay, so let's do this other side. So already I can tell that the lines are not going to add up, and I'm just going to fix that now. Okay, so this is the back part, and these are the guidelines I'm going to use on the sewing machine to sew this wig. This is going to be a headband wig, and I'm now going to show you the guidelines for the front part, but first let me show you how the back just looks. So when it's time to sew the wig onto the wig cap, I'm just going to press the weft on the line, and it will be my guide on how to sew the hair onto the wig cap. So when I want to sew, I'll just place it on the line and sew all the way to the end of the line, from the beginning to the end. Sorry. So I'll just place it on the line from the beginning, and then I'll sew all the way to the end. And that's why I'm drawing the wig, the guidelines, so as to guide me when I'm sewing the wig. Okay. So I'm just making the lines bolder so that they don't rub by the time I want to sew. So let's do the front parts. Okay. For some reason, one side always look different from the other side when I draw these lines, but it does not mean that the wig will not turn out good. I mean, like drawing the lines, drawing the left side is way easier for me compared to the right side. I think it's also the same with doing cornrows. Doing cornrows is way deep, like they look different once I'm done. One side is always neater than the other side. So I don't know, maybe it's just me or it's something that just happens with both our hands. Like one side does better compared to the other. Not that it looks bad, but one side, whenever I'm braiding, making wigs, drawing these guidelines, sorry, doing cornrows, doing mini braids, one side always looks neater compared to the other side. I don't know what's up with that. So let me now show you how I do the front. So to first I'll do one line here, this part. When I'm sewing, I'll do one line here, and I'll also do one line from this part all the way, from this part all the way to this side, just above this black lining, I think. Yes, black line, so that the hair will cover this part, so that this part will not be visible. So I will do one line here under it, under the line, and another one line above the line. Okay, and then I'll do also one line here. Like when I'm sewing, I'll put one weft of hair here. This is the part that will be attached to the headband, so we need to put hair here. And then for this space, I will do 1/2 inch spacing. Okay, because this is the front part. Just do 1/2 inch. Okay, so when I draw the lines for this part, I hope it's visible, because I know this net part might be under, might not be seen, but I hope it's visible. So I'll just draw the lines, and I will connect the lines to this black part. I don't know how to call it, black lace. Okay, so like this first line, or rather second, because we'll have another line here. So second line, I'll just bring it all the way to here and connect it, to here, so that even the space that I leave between here to this will be 1/2 inch. Okay, so I'll just bring it all the way to this end, and it will be the same spacing for here, and for here. So I'll do the same to the other side. Just draw all the way to the black lace. Then the third line, I'll do the same. I'll bring it all the way to here. I'll connect it to this black lace. Then fourth line and the last line. I wish I had a different color so that it's more visible. Okay, so basically that's the front guidelines lines for sewing the front part, and it's half an inch spacing. Okay, so we'll have one here, then 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there'll be a sixth one here, just to cover this thing, black lace. So for this live, I was just showing you how I draw the guidelines for wig making, and for the next live now we will be sewing the hair onto the wig cap. So subscribe to my channel so that you can come back and watch that live session, or you can get notified when I go live. Okay, so let me just show you one more time how the guidelines look. Okay, so now I'm done, and I will do now the next part, which is sewing. So subscribe so that you don't miss that. Thank you for keeping me company, and thank you for supporting this channel. I'll see you on my next live.